Do you, as a conscious leader, over-communicate your vision? Well, here's an interesting piece of research. And it basically is that nobody over-communicates their vision. And that's interesting as we're talking about communication this week. Let's explore whether you could or couldn't over-communicate your vision. Our quote this week comes from John Powell, and John said the following: "Communication works for those who work at it." Now that's a very interesting quote. What does that actually mean? And Ian, what do you mean by that and vision? So let's talk about this. There's a bit of research that they did where they asked people these questions. Does your leader talk too much about the vision, just enough, not enough, and not at all? So I gave them 4 options. Does the leader of your organization talk too much, just enough, and not enough, and not at all? And do you know that 0% said too much? 0%. And it was only around 5% that said just enough, and the other 95% was either not enough or not at all. This is interesting. People want to know where you're going. There's a beautiful saying about leadership, and I'm sure you've heard it before, that if you look behind you and nobody's following, then you are merely going for a walk, you are not leading. And we want something for our people to follow. And this means we need to work at the communication. There was another researcher who said that when you reach the point where you feel, no, now you're overdoing it, you're now talking too much about the vision, you're probably about halfway to how much you want to talk about the vision. This is interesting. So we actually cannot over-communicate the vision. We need to bring clarity to our people. Now, one of the other things is that when we do that, we need to be listening. But fundamentally, we need to paint the picture. If this is the vision, what does it look like from this angle? 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 We need to keep describing it so that everybody can bring their way of thinking, their thinking styles, their comprehension to it, because the vision is going to mean different things to different people in the organization. So let's start talking vision. Let's start giving people clarity about where we're going. What is our rallying point? What is our flag that you are bearing as the leader? What is that torch that you are carrying in dark places? Give people that clarity. We don't have to know all of the how, but we do want to know why and what. What are we going to do, and why are we doing it? Let's paint that picture for our people.
At Totally Morpheus, we offer leadership and team development through conscious self-leadership. Right now, we are empowering impactful not-for-profit organizations to develop their leadership and teams. This helps them to build capacity so that they can make an even bigger impact. Discover how you can help to make it happen. Connect with us at connect@totallymorpheus.com or at Totally Morpheus on your favorite social media platform. You can make the difference.
If you like this video, why not hit subscribe? That way you can regularly get conscious leadership updates in your YouTube feed.